My mom's Mexican, born and raised in El DF, Chilanga hasta las cachas, güey. If you don't know what that means, too bad. It just means she's Mexican all through and through, all the way down to her pistol holders or what. Right? My dad's Puerto Rican, so I'm mostly Mexican. Have you ever noticed Puerto Ricans, Cubans, and Dominicans are arrogant salsa dancers? You ever notice that? They're like, I know I look good.
People always ask me what's the G for. Ernie G. Is it Garcia, Gutierrez, Gonzalez? My full name is Ernesto Tomas Grichevsky. I'm a Mexican-American, Puerto Rican, Russian, and French Catholic Jew. I am this country, gosh darn it, right? Ernie G is an empowerment comedian, first and foremost. So I travel the country inspiring young people to fulfill their dreams, students to get themselves into college, to graduate from college, and to live the lifestyle that they've always dreamt of living. I wanted to have a career that not only made people laugh, but inspired people. And so 8 days after I had a bunch of friends over my house to watch The Secret, we all sat around and we shared, what do we want to create? What do we want to make happen in our lives? And I said, I want my comedy to make a difference, and I want to establish wealth doing comedy that makes a difference. That ability to open a high school student's mind as to what's possible and what's really important to them is a gift that I know God put me on the planet to share with the world. Yeah. And the only obstacle and challenge that I have is that there's millions of students. Exactly. And there's only one Ernie G right now.
Now, typically, when you hear the word Latino or Hispanic, and you don't happen to be either Latino or Hispanic, there's kind of this underlying assumption that I'm not really talking to you. I want you to know, if you can hear my voice, I'm speaking to each and every one of you, okay? Because here's a fact. The day you graduate from college, the day you graduate from SoCal Rock, you will instantly transform the perception that people have of our community. How many of you know what I mean when I say that? When most people in the world hear the word Latino, when most people in the world hear the word Hispanic or Black or Asian or white, there's certain images that pop up into their head as to who they think we are. And I know in your heart, you tell yourself, that's not who we are, that's who you think we are. Who we really are beautiful, powerful, educated people who contribute to this country. That's who we really are, right? That's who we really are. So the day, some of you want to clap. I can tell some of you want to clap. So the day you graduate from college, or the day you graduate from SoCal Rock, you will instantly transform the perception that people have of our community. But here's the message. No matter how much education you have, no matter how many certificates or degrees you ever get, no matter how much affluence you attain, if you grew up in the neighborhood, if you grew up in El Barrio, you will always have a little ghetto inside of you, right?
To hear this come from him, it was incredible. Like, this guy's a complete stranger, and for him to know the struggle, the issues that we deal with, it was mind-blowing. It's perspective-changing.
See? Some of you went like this. That's right. What's up? And some of your faces, I saw you, some of you went like this. No, stupid dumb. I'm not ghetto. I don't mean chunti ghetto like our cousins, okay? Anybody have a chunti ghetto cousin? You guys know what I mean by chunti ghetto? Chunti ghetto is like, whoa, they are What's my name? What's my name? You can't read? You can't read my name right there? You can't read that? Oh, where I live right there. I don't mean chunti ghetto, I mean ghetto fabulous.
Well, when I first heard about it, I honestly thought that it was just going to be some boring person talking. Because I don't really have much attention to it. So when I came in, when he was so energetic, when he talked about his family, it touched me.
But just notice that when I first said that word ghetto, for most of us, a negative connotation pops in our head. Well, I'm here to ask why. Why is it that we automatically associate certain negative stereotypes to that word ghetto? If I'm from what people consider to be the ghetto, if I'm from what people consider to be the barrio or the hood or the neighborhood, and I'm a good person, and I come from a good family, and I go to college, and I graduate from college, and now I'm making a positive impact on my community, then how can the ghetto be bad? Maybe, just maybe, we need to reevaluate the way we use these words to describe ourselves and describe our communities, and maybe, just maybe, take pride in the fact that we have a little ghetto in us, I'm proud of the fact that I'm a beautiful, powerful, educated Latino man who has a little ghetto in him. I'm proud of that fact, okay? I'm proud of that.
It's really inspirational, and he was here for a reason. He's here for a reason. I'm glad he's here.
I spoke at Annapolis High School in Annapolis, Maryland for 1,800 students. It was packed. And this one girl came down, walking down the steps, and her arms are folded, and she's looking at me, and she has this scowl on her face. And I was just like, I wonder if she's okay. I go, can I, are you okay? And she goes, I need to talk to you. And I was like, uh-oh. And when everyone left, I said, what's going on, Mija? She goes, I can't believe what you did. I was like, what did I do, Mija? She said, I hate school, and I don't even want to go to college. But now you made me think, maybe I should. I'm like, oh my God, Mija, do me a favor, please. And I gave her my card. I said, please email me. So this beautiful young 16-year-old girl sends me this email. It said, Dear Mr. G, I want to thank you for what you did today. The words you said really made me see things in a different way. I'm not a kid that likes school. I mean, no kid does. But it doesn't mean I don't think my education is important, because I know it is. I love sports. I play soccer and basketball. I can do just about any sport. I love them all. But before I met you, I didn't believe in myself or see myself going to college. But now, thanks to you, I know I will go to college. But the main thing I want you to know is this. And this is what she wrote. No one can change a person, but someone can be a reason for that person to change. And you are my reason. I look up to you and I thank you. Much respect. Maria Ramirez, dude, 16-year-old sophomore. It's such a blessing, dude, to be able to touch students. That's where I get my drive, bro. I can't believe that God put me on the planet to do this, to use comedy to inspire students. What a beautiful blend of what I've always wanted to do and what I know God put me on the planet to do. So I feel really lucky to do what I do, bro.